Nah, that ain't the flexor. I got cheers on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco. And I'll slap them off like Crespo. Got dish out the news like Metro. And it's punks know that I don't take joke. In person, they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them. With the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not a home, and still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees.
I'm trying to talk to you, I'm on that black. Holy man, that's why I'm like, I talk about bitches up on my line. I talk about street shit all the time. I talk about hoes all on my line. One time she had me crying, I'm like, some shit I got in my head. I ain't gonna lie, I love the city, bitch, yo. I was trying to stick around, but felt like you kept playing my game. Such a trippy wallet. Tried to stick around, but felt like you kept playing my game. I felt be sober, but I just guess my mind changed. I lost so many soldiers, the streets gave me a migraine. I don't know how I can. So many times they yelling breathing, you like I can't, no I can't. Get home, I'm on the real nigga, I feel my pain. Took some niggas out.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleagues, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got the...
It's the Towering Inferno, fighting out of Coachella, California, ranked as the best active light middleweight by the Ring Magazine.
In the streets, but I jumped in it. Wish I ain't jumped in it. This shit really bad. Put it back in. They can't tell folks.
Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, representing the renowned boxing family from Coachella, California in the United States, here is a unified super welterweight champion of the world, the Towering Inferno, Sebastian Fundora. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, the 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Those counter punches have to hurt.
Why are you always
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Well done with that counter shot. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Come on, you're going back into it.
And there's the bell to start round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. He misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he can't. There's the bell to start round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw the hook, didn't land. Catch and shoot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Clean straight right to the head. Jab misses. Just misses with that uppercut.
Let's go. Get him.
Well, he's had enough, and he is going to
quit. Get him out of it. Get him out of it.
So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it.
Get him out of it.
More than that to drag me down. So bring on the rain.
And here we are at Cambrian. It's Eric Elni. This expectation. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. So much firepower here. That hook just can't find the target. One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice counter. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Morales in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in. Here we go for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Morales in that last round. And a round that seemed like... There's the bell for round three. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter shot. Everyone in action, and they are delivering. Those counter punches have to hurt. He threw the hook, didn't land. They exchange punches. And he just missed with that left jab. The perfect counter lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good punch. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Morales in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Missing with the left hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Morales in that. And there's the bell for round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
Locked in, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, wait a minute. And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good counter punch. Punch, counter punch. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
And this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Morales in that last round. Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Blocked good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
There's a counter shot. Missing with that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Morales in that last round. Here we go. It's round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
How about that time counter shot? Swing and a miss with the hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Off the charts action from... Whoa, wait a minute! Eric Morales is dazed! And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That uppercut just missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. about Morales in that last round. The game plan does not... Round 8, and we're off again. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned. And that'll do it. Linares is down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. And he scores with the counter. You'd like to see more jabs. Perfect counter shot. That counter shot lands. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? That punch landed. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges'